With AppDynamics Pro for Windows Azure, it's never been easier to monitor .NET applications hosted in the Windows Azure Cloud Service. AppDynamics is the leading application performance management solution for modern applications in both the cloud and the data center. AppDynamics allows organizations to rapidly troubleshoot, diagnose, and scale their apps using Windows Azure. You can find AppDynamics for Windows Azure in the Azure Marketplace. Here we can easily get started. So first, Windows Azure offers a $200 free trial, so you can very easily get started for free. We'll simply find the add-on section in the Windows Azure Marketplace and purchase the AppDynamics add-on. Here we'll simply select AppDynamics, pick the plan that we prefer, and then we can simply click Purchase, and an instance of the AppDynamics controller will be provisioned in the Azure cloud. Once our instance is created, we can simply configure our project in Visual Studio to get started. Visual Studio makes it extremely easy to get started with Windows Azure services. Creating .NET applications has never been easier than with Visual Studio Professional 2013. In this case, we'll simply create a new project. We'll use a cloud template using the Windows Azure Cloud Service. We'll give our application a name. In this case, I'm simply going to call it Windows Azure. And then we'll be asked to pick a role. In this case, I want to use ASP.NET MVC4. And I'll simply change the name of the role to MVC Web Role. Click OK, and our project will be created. Once our project's been created, we'll be asked what type of project we want to create. In this case, it'll be an internet application. And all we need to do to add AppDynamics monitoring to our MVC4 application is use NuGet and enable the AppDynamics add-on. Once our project has been created, we can simply right-click on our role and manage the NuGet dependencies. Here we can simply search for AppDynamics and click Install. We'll be asked to provide some basic information, like our controller host name, and now we've actually added the AppDynamics agent to our Azure-based service. Now that we have a Windows Azure MVC4 application built with the AppDynamics Pro agent installed, we can simply publish to Windows Azure Cloud Service. Here we can simply publish to Windows Azure using our free trial, give our app a unique name, AppDynamics Azure App, and the US West location, and press Go. Our application will automatically be deployed in production mode with application performance monitoring enabled. Once our application has been published, we'll be able to see it live and monitor application performance with AppDynamics. We can see the deployment is in progress. Once our application has been published, we'll be able to view it live on AppDynamics Azure app.cloudapp.net. Here we can see that the cloud service is being created in the Windows Azure console. And if we drill down, we can see basic metrics. But more importantly, we can view the site that's live itself. Now that our application is published in the Windows Azure cloud, we can see application performance data flowing in through AppDynamics Pro. AppDynamics Pro allows us to get code-level visibility to find the root cause of performance problems and auto-scale using AppDynamics. With AppDynamics Pro, we can automatically instrument our .NET applications. We'll automatically identify all your tiers with your application flow map and how they communicate amongst each other. We'll identify your business transactions. We'll use dynamic baselining to automatically figure out what does healthy performance look like. And when performance deviates from that, we'll take transaction snapshots that allow you to drill down to get to the root cause of performance problems. In this case, we can actually see that this is a distributed service-oriented architecture application, and we can drill down to follow the calls across multiple tiers. In this case, we'll want to focus on the hotspots, and we can drill down to see that this is a foundation service that's causing the problem. We get code level visibility, so you can go to your developers with the exact line of code where the problem is being caused. AppDynamics is changing the way organizations monitor their cloud applications. We were built from the ground up to monitor modern application architectures, including ones that are distributed, agile, and extremely hard to manage using traditional tools. With AppDynamics, Windows Azure users can now monitor the health of their Windows Azure application, troubleshoot performance problems in real time, and rapidly diagnose root cause of performance problems. If you're a Windows Azure user, try AppDynamics for free to monitor your .NET application. Find out more at appdynamics.com.